Hi guys. Oh, I feel like just maybe tilting it down a little bit. Oh yeah. So fucking much stuff to talk about today. So much stuff. I just tweeted out and put on my Patreon, patreon.com/RoxyStrider, but I saw Bombshell, so we're gonna review that because the embargo finally dropped. Wonder Woman 84 and Ghostbusters dropped trailers. Watchmen had I was gonna say the dopest episode, but they're all the dopest. An amazing episode last night. I saw part 1 of Crisis on Infinite Earths, the Supergirl spot, those Golden Globe nominations. And also I interviewed Justin Long today on Collider Live, so I'm still on a high because he's fucking amazing, but I want to talk to you guys about him behind the scenes. So much stuff. And whatever the hell you guys want to talk about. Tonight I'm going to see Jumanji, and that screening I have to leave for in about an hour. So I figured, why not go up early so at least I don't miss the Monday night show. Hopefully some of you guys, sorry I forgot to hit mute, like a true professional. Hopefully you guys are able to be here live. If you're not, I'm sorry. I thought an early show was better than no show. And I am guessing the 34 people who are already in here agree. Shout outs at the beginning of every single stream to I Am Ninja Panda, Matthew Gold, our amazing mod. Good to have you, Matthew. Samantha Ramirez, Samantha's the best. Jake Yacovetta, also the best. Ben Levine, Kate, you guys are all the best. KCV, Motorola, Matt Munoz, Simply Emily, who says, hey, I get to watch live. Yeah, maybe it's a better time for you now. Blazing Inferno, 90, Andrew Thomas, Mara Sue, Glenn Caesar, Andrew Thomas, Josh Bing, Chris Lem Chi, BZ Vlog, Star Drew, Mike 19737, Vandam NYC, Paul Denuzio with the very first super chat of the day, Roxy in the house, about to hit dinner but wanted to pop in, much love. Push dinner back, it's 4 o'clock. Are you crazy, Paul? Hey Craig, Wolfbane, Barry Allen, oh my god, the Flash himself made it here. Quick. Steve Caldron, Pino, NFL Caleb 22, Andrew Thomas, all the people joining the chat. Also, for those of you guys who are here live, don't forget to thumbs up, to subscribe. We're trying to get to 7,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We had a little bump yesterday. We're at 6.1K subscribers now, so let's see if we can do it. It's a tall order, but I believe in us. Also, again, if you are live, super chat. If you're having a good day, week, month, or even year, I really appreciate it. And tell a friend. If you're watching this later, guys, still thumbs up. We try to get 100 thumbs up every video by the end of the live stream, but hopefully more afterwards. Comment if you're watching later on. Those really help with the algorithms. And I just appreciate you guys being here. Some more shout outs. Mark Najar, Jim Sandlin, Star Drew, people joining in here, rolling in, and I really appreciate that. Jake Yacovetta in the super chat. Paul is old AF and dragged us to the early bird special. Is that true? It's literally 4:30, guys. What the fuck are you doing at dinner? Call it happy hour if that's what it is. Mike says Wonder Woman 84 trailer was amazing. It was, and so many more things are amazing. Guys, legit, like, this I feel like is one of the biggest streams I've ever had, which is a crazy thing to say, but there is so much to talk about today. Like, there's just so much to talk about. It feels like everywhere I turned all day today, there was more shit going on. And so, again, I was thinking about skipping this Monday stream because I was like, okay, I'm going to see Jumanji tonight. When I get home, it's going to be too late, and I don't think anybody's going to be there if I do it earlier. But I was like, fuck it, let's try because there's so much stuff. Gannon says, what up? Good interview with Justin Long. Thank you. Appreciate that, Gannon. BZ Vlog says, what a great year. I learned that I have a lot in common with Sonia Deville. What do you have in common with Sonia Deville? I love my friend. I know her as Daria, but Sonia, she's amazing. Chris Lem Chief, first episode of Crisis was dope. We'll be talking about that. Crazy Part 1 was awesome, says Andrew. I did like the Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer. Okay, cool. Very cool, guys. Matthew Gold in the super chat. Thank you, Matthew. Crisis was great. Can't wait to see Batwoman. Alan Rousset says, I've really missed you in the super chat. You too, Alan. Happy to have you here. He sends hearts and bunnies, and I send them to him right back. Crisis was bad, says Em Hirsch. Ooh, hot take, hot take. We're definitely going to have to talk about that. Slen182, Justin Long interview was cool. Thanks. I'm going to tell you guys about the behind the scenes of that, which I'm really excited about. Paul Nuzio in the super chat. F and Jake, we are meeting Nerd Chronic. Jake's at the time at 4:30, guys. 4:30? Dinner cannot be earlier than 6 unless you're my 92-year-old grandmother. Congrats to X-Pac on WWE Hall of Fame 2 years in a row. Matthew Gold, I miss my friend Sean. I wish I could see him more often. They should have shown the Doom Patrol instead of Titans. Isaac, I get what you're saying. And we can definitely break that down. Roxy is the new Green Arrow with those green pants. Ha ha ha. That's awesome. Me and Sonia are both from New Jersey, both love donuts, and both live in Florida. She does love donuts. Speaking of Sonia, we have a wrestler coming on Collider Live tomorrow. For anybody who hasn't heard me announce it, Joey Ryan, my friend Joey Ryan is coming on. If you don't know who Joey Ryan is, he is famous for his dong style. Yes, you heard that right, dong style, because he wrestles with his dong. He is a cock wrestler, and that is not just code for masturbator. He flips people over using the power of his PP, and he is an awesome, hysterical dude. I'm really, really stoked to have him and talk with him. Jake Yakrat in the super chat. I didn't say shit. Don't let him lie to you. I can't help it. If he says it, it's true. I don't know. Glenn Caesar in the super chat. Most generous person on the entire planet always. Hey, Roxy, no special voice needed. Was just getting ready to eat dinner myself here in New York. I saw a notification pop up, so I'm here doing mukbang in reverse. LOL, the Rockstar Army takes precedence. Rockstar Army, baby. I love that. Glenn, first of all, I don't know if it's considered mukbang in reverse, if that's what you're doing, but I'm down with the cause. Second of all, it being 3 hours ahead in New York makes it 7:30, which is a normal time to eat dinner, as opposed to fucking Jake and Paul eating dinner at 4:30 like a bunch of nerds. I am Ninja Panda in the super chat. Watchmen is a god tier television. Like, it's great. I agree, I am Ninja Panda. It's so good. Samantha Ramirez, Rockstar Army, baby. Yeah. I hope you are good. How are you? Sean Quinn, thanks for asking. I'm doing okay. I'm excited again about the stream. And let's get into some of this shit. Okay, first things first. What is it? First things first. I'm a realist. Who sings that? What is that? Why did it pop in my head? Adam Gertler is kind of doggy style. LOL. Also, I just made this tea. Let's see if it's too hot. Weston says, was about to do my daily crunches, but now I might have to add a few. Roxy is way more people. Do crunches while you watch me. Easy peasy. What a great thing to do. It's been frustrating hearing all the hate for Crisis. We just saw first episode. Give it a chance. Real talk. I agree, but all right, let's break it down. Starting Bombshell. Here's the deal. I saw Bombshell last week, and it is my #1 favorite movie of this year. Now, my favorite movies of this year were all excellent. Jojo Rabbit, Peanut Butter Falcon, all the movies that I loved. This year was a great year for movies, especially indies. But Bombshell took my #1 place because, this is a spoiler-free review, it just felt like, and I tweeted this, and it was so like emo and shit, but it's how I feel. It felt like there was a fire inside me and it helped it to burn. Like the whole fucking Roger Ailes situation, obviously everybody knows, is fucking nightmare disaster. But watching these women rise above, continue to not only to work their asses off, but to thrive, to succeed, to get fucking tortured and fucking work their butts off anyway. Obviously something I can incredibly relate to. I don't mean obviously, like you guys would know that, but I've been at this for 10 years. Any person who's been at it 10 years can relate to this movie. And you fist pump for them. I was crying for them. Some of the best performances I've definitely of this year. Charlize Theron, I think, was as good in this movie as she was in Monster, and that was previously my favorite performance of anybody ever. But this is like, holy shit good too. Margot Robbie's incredible. That was the part where I really started crying. There's something that she does. One scene, if you guys go see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it was so good, so incredibly moving, so well done. just excellently acted across the board. The music, the makeup, the costumes, the hair, the prosthetics or whatever, however they look, what Charlize Theron does with her voice and how she goes that octave lower. This is a must see movie of 2019 and a must see movie of the decade. So, I hate when people use this word, but I use it too. It's so important to fucking see what happens and remember and try to learn from our mistakes as people. But it was also just amazing. Matthew Gold says, any Margot Robbie I want to see. I agree. Margot Robbie movies are amazing. That Margot Robbie scene, oof, says Slen. Did you see it? Because, yeah, wow. Shield says, oh my God, is this new? Hey, Roxy. It's coming out this weekend, I think. I think this weekend. Susie Easton here, guys. Susie Ray, baby. Hate to say it, but unfortunately all women can probably relate. Sean, that might be true. Jojo Rabbit was so good because I wasn't expecting it, Ren. Yeah, I agree with that. So just go in not expecting this one, because then it will just, oh, so good. So good. I cannot recommend this movie enough. It touched my whole soul. Anyway, in the super chat, guys, Alan Rousset, thank you to Alan, says I'm going to dip out because I want to avoid Crisis spoilers. Haven't watched it yet. I won't talk Crisis yet. First, I'll do Watchmen, and we'll talk about other stuff. But Alan, if you got to dip, you got to dip. But otherwise, I'll give you warning before I do spoilers on anything ever. I saw Honey Boy last week. It's really good. Slen, I still haven't seen it. I hear amazing thing. Glenn says, I think Shield 91 meant was you doing live streams a new thing. Oh! No, I've been doing, guys, how long have I been doing live streams now? You guys tell me. It's been a minute. I've been out here for a minute. So, yeah, that's my answer to that. I saw Bombshell early as well, and it pales in comparison to The Loudest Voice. That was pretty good, though. Again, I haven't seen The Loudest Voice I hear it's amazing also. But I thought this was so good. Tuning in on my break. Hi, Colin. Happy to have you here. Almost a year now. Big Preston, have I really been doing this for almost a year? I don't think that long. Oh, yeah, I must have, because I've been doing it I did it a while before my super chats could even turn on. Andrew says for a couple of months in my memory, but I might have come late. Since late June, early July, says Glenn. Okay, so right around then. At least a few months. So not particularly new, but happy to have new people all the time. Speaking of new people and people being here in general, don't forget to thumbs up if you're watching this live or after the fact. We try to get those thumbs all the way turned up. Also subscribe if you did not already. If you are new to this, then you haven't subscribed yet. Appreciate if you did. Number one, because we're trying to get to 7,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which is a tall task. Number two, we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers in general. And number three, if you don't subscribe, then you won't know when I'm streaming live. So it's a good way to keep up with me. And also, if you're having a good day, week, month, or even year, don't forget to super chat. Super chat, super chat, I'm going to LA for legal cannabis and to marry Roxy. Manolo's World, welcome. Come play. Brandy says, hey everyone, just popping in to say I can work. It's a little slow right now at the laundromat. Brandy, we love you. Our other amazing mod, thanks for being here, boo. And everybody who's in the chat, play nice, because when Brandy's here, she lays the hammer down. Andrew wants to know how Brandy's dad is, and I do also. Sounds a bit like Baby Shark. Glenn, yeah, that's what the point was. Simply Emily says, I'm very new. I started watching on Thanksgiving. Simply, we're so happy to have you. How did you hear about the show? Why did you start watching? How'd you find it? Popping in to say hi too. Hi, Abby. Hi, BYNX301, who just says fire. Matt Link says, really great to meet you at the Spectacular. Thanks for being so sweet, as I know I was nervous, rambling fool. No, you were not. Also, Matt Link, I know your name. Sean says, so happy you subscribed to the stream. Hell yeah. Glenn says, hi, Brandy. Everybody's saying hi to Brandy. Brandy says, my dad is doing good. He goes to the hospital in Boston on the 12th to check his liver. Good. Keep us posted, Brandy. Keep us posted. All right, guys, so let's talk. Simply says, Collider Live Watcher, but somehow I missed you at a channel, but glad I found it. They don't really talk about it on the show, but I definitely should. So I will attempt to talk about it more. Got to push that shit. Sean Quinn, praying, Brandy.
Everybody send bunnies for Brandy. Bunnies for Brandy and for Brandy's dad. The Real Talk with CeeLo. Do you think DC Universe will start having CW shows on there to stream? I don't know, because the whole HBO Max thing is confusing, but what I will say is, if you have DC Universe, you need to be watching Harley Quinn. That show is fucking dope. It's so good. It's so, so good. I love the Harley Quinn animated series now. I'm telling you guys, it's fun, it's raunchy, it's R-rated. She comes in hot. Harley show is hilarious, says Weston. Yes, Shield says Harley Quinn and then sends hearts. Totally. Fantastic show, says Real Talk with CeeLo. Yes, 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 yes. We are all on the same page. Keeping up with the DC train, because I guess it's going to be a DC kind of show today. Let's talk Watchmen. Oh, right now, guys, my thing just says, this is what happens when you lose your sleep a little bit. It right now just says Watchmen Ep. Watchmen Ep. Doesn't say episode 8, just says Watchmen Ep. Let's see if I can edit this. Edit video. Watchmen Ep. Ep 8. Save. Hopefully that works. Alright, so Watchmen episode 8. Let's do non-spoilers at first. So non-spoilers on Watchmen episode 8. Yo, this show is bomb.com. Every time I say that I couldn't like an episode more, I like the next one even better, I think. 7 still might be my favorite, but wow, 8 was epic. It was seriously, seriously epic. They play a lot with time and characters and with answering your questions, but then asking new questions. Regina King is badass. Yahya Abdul-Mateen the second for the win. I cannot believe, I didn't think it was eligible, but knowing that it is, that Watchmen was not nominated for a Golden Globe. None of the performances or the show. Ridiculous. Seems like a massive oversight. Very unclear, like, how that happened. Steve Caldron says Watchmen robbed from the Golden Globes. What the fuck? I agree. What? Binging later, but I don't care about spoilers in this case. Sounds like a major win for racial diversity, says Weston Ira. The storytelling was some interesting. Feel they pulled off the time aspect really well. Similar, Joe Castle Rock did a particularly awesome episode, says Matt Link. Watchmen episode 8 is my favorite, but I love the show. I love the show too. Emmys across the board for everyone next year. Agreed. I watched the episode 3 times last night. Glenn, damn. It got Critics' Choice noms. How did it not get Golden Globe noms? Charles, I don't get it. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Hey, from Stockholm, Roxy, did you see the new L Word? No, Carl, I haven't seen it yet. Do I need the book to understand the show? M. Hirsch, I don't think so. I think it enhances it, but you don't need it. The Watchmen TV show is better than the comics, and that's a fact. MAM 2000, I almost feel that way too. I gotta get back to folding the next load of laundry. Y'all be good, because even though I'm gone, I'll still watch the replay and ban some asses later on. Brandy, we love you. Matt, I did see that post-credit scene. I did. Alan Moore should watch this show, but he never will. Yeah, I am an idiot, totally. Okay, so guys, do you want me to do a spoiler review of Watchmen right now? If you want a spoiler review of Watchmen, send bunnies. If you don't want spoilers, send hearts. Spoiler review, send bunnies. No spoilers, send hearts. Actually, do you think this snub will cause an uproar regarding race? Weston, well, this paired with the fact that When They See Us, which I will talk about in a little bit, didn't get nominated. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, Charles wants spoils. Matt wants spoils. Jonathan wants spoils. Ninja Panda wants spoils. Matthew Gold wants spoils. Weston Ira, Channels, Glenn. Some people don't, though. Samantha doesn't. Jim doesn't. R64 Bear doesn't. Simply doesn't. Ma'am doesn't. Okay, so you know what we'll do? We'll save those for the last part of the episode tonight. So I'll do a Watchmen spoiler review at the end of the stream tonight, so everybody else can keep watching and we can keep it spoiler free for now. Is that cool with everybody? Rock stars? For real. I can't find a heart emoji, says Emhurst. That's funny. That's funny. Have to leave in less than 15 minutes for Crisis. Love you, Roxy. Totally get it. All right. Crisis. So Crisis on Infinite Earth aired their first episode last night on the Supergirl Sunday night show. And they're airing their second one tonight in 15 minutes. I'll probably stream into it just the same way I did last night. And honestly, it was totally fine. The episode was cool enough. There were cool cameos at the start of it. It was a lot of setup. It ended on a big note. They made a big move. But it's hard to take anything seriously in that universe because there's always, the stakes are always both high and low. They're high because people are dying and being born and fighting and for the world. But the part about having infinite Earths means that if anything happens to any of our characters, we just pop over to another Earth and grab a different version of them. So that's kind of tough. 1001 OF clip says, I didn't hate the Crisis Part 1, but I could do without the cheesiness, but at CW, I knew what I'm getting into. I wish the CW would stop making Superman look so weak. Did you think that Tyler Hoechlin's Superman looked weak? Interesting. I think anybody who's used to Game of Thrones level effects is going to be really distracted in a bad way, says Western Era. I feel that. Sean Cal says, Crisis, fine and fun, ramping up tonight. I'm excited for tonight. I'm excited for it in general. Again, I've watched every single DC CW live action TV show. This is my jam. I've been prepping for this for 8 years, since the first episode of Arrow. I want this more than anything to kill it. Josh Bing says, I like how tactical Oliver was last night. Dig in and fortify positions. He's come a long way from working alone as the Hood. Agreed. The effects look way better than they usually are for the normal episodes. Jackson Burns, yeah, and the wigs too. Thought Crisis was really great. The ending was a little bit of a come on, really. Yeah, Jonathan. David Mazouz in Crisis. Isaac, I heard that. I interviewed him a long time ago. That'd be interesting. I would die of happiness. That's Bruce Wayne on Gotham, by the way. Hello, everybody, says Soggy Mini Muffins. Hello, Soggy Mini Muffins. Hello. He gets beat up a lot, but I am hyped to do the babies, Tom Welling and Kevin Conroy. 1001 of clips, totally. Honestly, I have kind of grown out of CW shows because they're all repetitive. When I was in middle school and started Flash and Arrow, I was not as critical. Emhurst too. I get that. Appreciated the Titans cameos too. Sean Cal. Yep. We knew those were coming, but it was cool to see. David Mazouz follows some of my close friends on Instagram. Whoa. Carlos says, I liked it, but can't wait for Smallville parts. I think a lot of people are in your boat, Carlos. A lot of people are in your boat. So yeah, in general, I'm excited for episode 2 tonight. I will watch it when I get home from Jumanji, which I'm really excited for, by the way. And should be better tonight, I think. If I had to guess, I would say tonight's episode will probably be better than last night's. Do you guys want to talk a little trailer talk now? Because as we're talking about DC stuff, just more and more DC stuff seems to be popping in and popping up. Guys, Wonder Woman with that mother frickin' trailer drop. Thoughts on that? We talked a little bit about it last night, but I've watched it so many more times since then, and yo. What do you guys think about Steve Trevor? What happened? How did they get him back? Are you excited to have him back? Amherst, do you think it will hit $1 billion? I kind of do, which is crazy, and I could totally be wrong, but I don't know. Well, the first Wonder Woman was so loved, and DC is on such a high streak, and I believe in Gal and Patty Jenkins. Pedro Pascal's never been bigger. Chris Pine for the win. We're doing everything we can. Maxwell Lord brings him back to life, says Jackson Burns. You think that and not Zeus? Roxy, didn't you not like Chris Pine back in this movie? What, Stardew? I loved him. I think her dad saved Steve before the plane exploded. Steven, yeah, I'm hearing that guess often. Sean Callan, super chat. Steve, I smell gods. That's funny. I don't think it's Steve Trevor. I smell a twist of soggy mini muffins. I kind of did too, but Patty Jenkins kind of said that that's not what's going on, soggy mini muffins, but I don't know. Pine and Godot's chemistry was so good in the first one. I don't care how he's back. Charles, I feel that. It was really good. I like how the situation, the roles are kind of reversed now, because at first she was kind of a fish out of water, and he takes her to his land, and she's going around, and she sees like a baby, and she's learning about sex and men, and how it all works. And then in this trailer, he's the one who's like, ooh, so this is art? And she's like, no, that's a garbage can. So that reverse is kind of cool. That was exciting to me. Speaking of 1 billion, it's crazy that Frozen 2 is almost there after 2 weeks. Glenn Caesar, I still haven't seen it. Should I? I haven't heard that many things. Frozen cap effect, I think, happened to him, says Real Talk with Silos. Steve Lilley came back because of Pedro's magic. Fantasyland, Crystal says I blame gravity, yeah. Vinny, original 151, 2 days in a row. Hi. Appreciate you guys being there. Channel says very funny trailer. What did you guys think about that Ghostbusters trailer, though? Thoughts on the Ghostbusters trailer? Totally, man. Different vibe. That vibe, though. Spooky. That was funny. But could be great. Paul Rudd is a star. Had that Stranger Things vibe with Finn, and also just in general with that 80s feel. Looked cool, so soggy mini muffins. Ryan says, I love your couch. As a man who meets about 20 to 30 people a week for work, what advice can you give me for the best way to not insult someone while at the same time keeping my job? Well, in what kind of way? Why would you insult them? Like, what are you insulting them about? Roxy, you're one of the prettiest girls ever. Arkham City Rules, that's so sweet. I'll take it. Ghostbusters can only go up from the movie of 2015 to Stardew. Samantha Ramirez says the Ghostbusters trailer honestly looks dope AF. Samantha, that's cool. I'm glad that you feel that way. It didn't feel like Ghostbusters till the last of the trailer to me. Manny, I kind of felt that too. Paul Rudd is Benjamin Button. Why, Sean Quinn? You think he looks really young? Harley Quinn is fun show. Do you watch Young Justice too? I didn't like Young Justice as much as Harley, Steven. I won't lie. Thoughts on Birds of Prey? I think it will be like a stupid but fun movie like Aquaman. M. Hirsch, but it's R, so it's going to be a little edgy and more badass. I'm shocked they had enough restraint to not put the original Ghostbusters theme song in the trailer. Slen, shocked in a good way or no? You have been killing it with your wardrobe. Real Talk with Silos. Appreciate it. This I got on Cyber Monday and it just came yesterday, so I wanted to wear my new top. Busting makes me feel good. Ugh, is that a sex thing, Reefism? Yeah. Where's Brandy when we need her? Are you planning on watching The Witcher when it comes out later this month? Jason, not Jason.